He's in nature. Where's he going? Where are they going? Your mom's there.
Is it actually working? You probably zoomed into my face as well.
I zoom.
None of this is actually showing on camera.
I'm
You're
zooming
just
into
zooming
your
in.
head so I can see. I think your hair is a bit heavy, on the heavy side, so it's like hard for it to.
Yeah, it's hard for it to
Yeah,
do it.
I'm not sure.
Should I?
Yes, give me. I'm gonna kill myself.
Yes! Zoomed in! Oh my god. It's so warm in here. That's the problem, it's so... That's so cool! What's up? Hey guys, we're currently at Nada Wolf's brand new perfume store. A bit weird that he uses his butt to do it, but we're gonna give it a go. You should give your head a hit with a frying pan while I smell Nada Wolf's fart.
Hello there, friends. Say I have a pungent smell.
Hey, smell Nada Wolf's ass.
Smells really good.
It's really good. I love Nada Wolf's ass. That's pretty cool.
It's better. You can see it better.
Yeah, because it's like the world's blackest black, and then you go around the side.
You think it's nothing special, and then.
Whoa! This friendly homeless man's approaching me. Hello, stranger. So, as you can kind of see, I am not where I normally am. Look at that plane. Where is it? Get in the background. There it is. I'm currently in Sweden, close outside of Stockholm's city. I'm currently just going on a walk at the moment. Slug. There's a lot of wildlife here. And while I've been able to go on a lot of public transport, and oh my god, I've been walking a lot, I was able to pretty much finish the rest of Long Shadow. It took me like 2 weeks to finish it because I finished it before I went on the trip, and then a week before the trip, everything was just focused on the trip. I hadn't really got much time to actually do it by myself. Then the trip. And a lot of things just kind of got in the way of me ever being able to do that. So I'm walking back to my hotel. Not a pretty bad night just to be kind of walking about, and I thought I might as well make this the video talking about Long Shadow. So much happened
in Long Shadow that developed the main three. It developed Squirrelfly, Ashfur. Everyone really got a lot of development. There was so much in this book, in fact. I had to write bullet points. I normally can easily remember everything that happens in one of these things, but for once, I actually had to write bullet points so I wouldn't forget. So let me quickly go through everything that I had written on my little Google Doc. Look at that. Holy shit. I am currently in Sweden, in this location. It's near the end of my trip, and one thing that I think is really unique about Sweden is they have a lot of rabbit life. Like, you can kind of go anywhere and you'll see a rabbit somewhere. So, originally, what I thought the main point of the book was going to be, and what the starting kind of, I apologize, the commercial plane, at least what the beginning of the thing was meant to be, or the story or whatever, was meant to be Saul. Saul was this character that kind of spawned in, and he was just this dude that they found, and they were like, hey, do you want to know our deepest secret? And they just told him that they were the prophecy. Now, I don't know why they did it. Maybe he had charming eyes. Maybe he is really as charming and sexy as all the fan art says he is. I don't believe it, but they told them. And Saul played a very interesting character. He played the kind of how do I avoid the word liberal atheist? He kind of went into Shadow Clan and went, you guys are kind of stupid. Like, what's this going on? Why are you talking to dead cats? Like, think for yourselves. And Darkstar was like, this guy's pretty hot, and he knows what he's talking about. So Darkstar abandons his ancestors, and the clan goes into their edgy phase, and Captain OCD doesn't like it very much, Hollypaw, or Hollyleaf. And yeah, that's where we end it. This book continues on where they want to kick Saul out. And they want to kind of teach Blackstar, which is now going back to his old name, Blackfoot. You know, StarClan's real. They want to kind of prove it to him. So they fake a sign. They get their Halloween decorations out. They push over a tree, which, like, it sounds bigger than it actually is. It's probably like a little small brick tree, little stick tree. Probably nothing really too crazy. So they push it over, they go, ooh, and oh, I almost got killed by someone. They didn't even see him behind me. Cyclist murders person, that's fine. God, I must have looked like a real psychopath just filming myself. I didn't even hear him behind me. The Swedish people are surprisingly swift and scary and quiet. I would never trust Swedish people. Anyway, yeah, so they go, ooh, and spooky, and they kind of scare him. And then he's like, hey, you know, I know this is just a prank. You better come out here, you pesky kids. And StarClan shows up and scares the ever-living fuck out of him. So then Darkstar is like, oh my god, StarClan's real? Even though at this point there is multiple like evidences towards this kind of religion, that to the point where it's just fact. Yeah, he believes it now. He kicks Saul out, and Saul's Swedish. Like, he's so polite and well-mannered, and he's like, I guess I'm getting kicked out. So we don't hear much about him. Oh god. Oh god, where is it? Holy shit! So the next bullet point, apart from focusing on Saul, which kind of ended a quarter of the way through the book, they do something that kind of stressed me out. The cats were getting sick, and J. Paul enters one of the tunnels, and when he emerges, he's in the past, and they kind of ignore him. Like, these past cats call him by a different name, and he's like, "Hey guys, I really don't know who you are," and they're all like, "We know who you are, Jay something. You're our friend." And he's like, "I literally have no clue who you are," and they just kind of are like, "Men," and kind of just ignore it. So he's like stuck in the past, and he finds these old ancestors and accidentally tells them about the mountains, and they do this like survivor voting thing where they all, dramatically like, "I want to stay, I want to leave," because J. Paul's like, "There's really cool mountains over there. Look at those mountains, but I don't know anything about them." So they all listen to J. Paul, and they leave to live in the mountains because he made up a lie saying that StarClan had showed him the mountains in a dream, or their ancestors. But because he did that in the past, he accidentally created he's technically the creator of the the tribe of Rushing Water, and he's the first ever medicine cat. Very strange. Proves that he's lived another life before. No, this is a great story. This is very cool. In fact, I was like, "Holy shit, this is Matrix, but pussies." But like, something that kinda I wonder how long the cyclist was behind me. I can't stop thinking about it. Was he just like, "Oh my god, this fucking British asshole, get the fuck out of my way"? So this is fine. The story's making sense. It's pretty cool. But the timing that they put it in, I was like, "Oh, wow, this is great. We're really back in time. Can we go home now? Like, now? There's a lot of things going on." What do you mean you might never return to ThunderClan? I mean, there's so much going on. This is a great kind of interception and an interesting storyline, but could we maybe talk about it a little later? But apart from my continuous like, "Oh my god, can we go home?" It was a very interesting storyline. I enjoyed it a lot, and Stone kind of shows up and drags J. Paul away because before the journey his past self disappeared into the woods, so technically he had a past life and died, and then his mate, or the love of his life back in the past, has been watching him for the future, and it's all just kind of a very confusing self-prophecy, where J. Paul was born, and then he went back in time and created the tribe of Rushing Water and created the concept of medicine cats because he was the first ever one, because they all listened to him because he said he knew a new home for them, which was the mountains. And if you really dig into it, it also means he's responsible for Feathertail's death, but we won't talk about that much. I'm crossing the road. Oh god. And there's Swedish people. But yeah, kind of a confusing way on doing it, but I enjoyed it. It made sense, and I was like, "Holy shit, that's pretty cool." J. Paul is definitely becoming a very cool character to me. And we're actually crossing up on the bridge here, so we can take a wee stop at there, and I can talk about, well, my third bullet point. My original plan was to film here because it's like a cool motorway, but then I realized that a guy on top of a bridge over a motorway might alert some people to think I'm just gonna fucking kill myself, and that's not really something I want to give the poor Swedish public. So, yo, star appearance. Check out this fucker. Hey, man.
Oh my god, I love this guy.
going on?
Oh my god, he's so cool. I love him. I love this guy.
Yo.
He's so cool.
I love that guy. He's racist, but like.
What? He did what?
The other thing that kind of happens in this book is a sickness. It starts off, I'm pretty sure in the last one, Millie gets a little coffee. Everyone gets a little coffee. Coffee as in coughing, but with a Y. Shortened with a Y. Not that they get an espresso. Maybe Millie might like that. She's a city cat. But like, yeah. So they get sick, pretty badly sick. And what ends up happening is they try to hold it together. They don't really have any kind of. We're going back. We'll see the snail.
Yes, that's what
they
I
don't really have
wanted.
any
This
kind
video took a
of,
year to edit, by the way. Fuck you, Jesus.
catnip or insert thing here. I can't remember what herb it is, but they're running out of it, and it's really the only cure for the sickness. It starts off with like 5 or 6, and eventually starts infecting even Firestar. Everyone starts freaking out, and the only way they can really deal with it is kind of quarantining half of the clan. They had to separate them and put them in their own kind of little area. I don't want to stand on them. Hey, bud.
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
So, yeah, they have to separate the clan, and Bluey, J-Paw gets a Star Clan message, and Star Clan shows him where the herb seed is, but shocker, they're in Wind Clan territory. And he can't go into Wind Clan territory. But someone that could make it and survive, Lion Paw or Lion Blaze can. But he obviously has that bad blood with Heatherpaw, and it's difficult. Not only just because the two clans just battled, but because he has a personal beef. And this makes sense. I empathize with him. But he's also stuck in a situation where he's watching his clan members slowly get sicker and sicker. Grey Stripe is continuously worried about Millie's life, and I was worried they were going to kill Millie. Everyone's kind of upset until one day it finally kills Firestone. They killed him. He has more lives, so he comes back, but Lion Paw sees him die. And that was the turning point where he decides to sneak into Wind Clan territory. And he bumps into Heatherpaw. The two have this very bitter and hurtful conversation that there's humans. I don't like Swedish people. They scare me. They end up having this kind of long conversation. A very bitter, angry, hateful conversation, and she lets him go because it's complicated, very complicated. But this sickness is something that scared me. I thought we were going to lose someone. Millie I thought was inches from death, and the more cats that got sick, Cloudtail, Brightheart, Dustpelt, the more cats that slowly got sick, it was like, shit. Okay, how far is this gonna go, you know? How far and how many cats are we actually gonna end up losing here? But luckily, thanks to Lion Blaze's efforts, they get it and they heal the clan. But they can't say it's Lion Blaze. So J-Paw flies.
At this point, I make a really dumb joke. It's like a 9/11 esque fucking stupid J-Paul did 9/11-esque stupid joke that comes out of nowhere and is like so stupid. I was like, I'm not letting you have this joke. You can go fuck yourself if you think this is a joke that's happening.
J-Paw! He says he did it! And doesn't feel any remorse! Because it's J-Paw. And Leafpool because she's just a sweetheart. Gives him his medicine cat name, full name, at the next gathering. And he is now called Jay Fever. And I already knew his name was Jay Fever. I think I've already said it. Yo! He's now eating! He's got a snack roll!
That's crazy! Hey man, I'm trying to enjoy a snack.
That's pretty cool. That's my stick. He's eating it. Fucking stop him. I don't know what you want me to do. I just need you to stop him. I really love my stick.
I think I'm
okay.
insane. I don't really know what I'm doing here.
Steal?
I think
Stop.
I'm like talking or role playing or something. I think Swedish Air has really gotten to me at this point. I don't really think there's any reason
They're
to listen
speaking
to
to
me.
a
I think I'm
fucking
insane.
snail.
I play Hello in Sweden.